Detailed, success-oriented, and a little bit righteous are just a few words to describe personal energy number 6. Will you be supported by health, wealth, and happiness this year, or do you need to adjust a few things in your space, adjust a few of your activities to really receive that optimal energy in 2023? My name's Jeanette Zizikowski, your go-to Feng Shui consultant. Let's go get you some answers. Your personal energy number, or maybe you've heard it referred to as your Ming Gua or your KUA number, reveals so much about you. Are you looking to improve your relationships this year, your health, or maybe get a new job? Well, knowing where your personal energy number is within the directions of this year and what energies it's mixing with helps you know what to focus on, what to nurture, and how to have the best year yet. Knowing where your personal energy number is gives you guidance on how to move forward so you have an efficient, positive, and joyful year. But first, to get guidance from your personal energy number, you have to know what your personal energy number is. That's why I created the easiest cheat sheet on the planet for you to figure it out. There is a link in the description of this video. Go to that link, click the link, enter a little bit of information on this PDF, look for your birthday. Next to your birthday, boom, there will be your personal energy number. Also, if you have discovered your personal energy number before and downloaded the cool guide that comes with it, it tells you all about your elements, your lucky directions, your numbers, some characteristics that go with your number. If you've downloaded this guide before, I would recommend re-downloading it because I've gone through and updated all of the personal energy numbers, adding even more useful information to help you with your energy and your feng shui. This cheat sheet is particularly helpful for people born in the January and February birth months because every year Chinese New Year falls on a different day. So sometimes your birthday, if you're late in January, is lumped in with the year before. So doing the traditional calculation that I'm about to go into doesn't always work for January, February birthdays. So just go check out the link in the description of this video. For everybody else, we're on a roll, so I'm going to show you a quick way to calculate it. Take your birth year, let's take 1987 for example, and you add the total of those numbers. 1 plus 9, 8 plus 7, 10, 15. 1 and 0 reduces to 1, 15 reduces to 6, 1 plus 6 is 7. Now listen up. If you are a male, you subtract that final number, 7 from our example, from the number 11, only if you are a man. So 11 minus 7 equals 4. If you are female and your number reduced to 7, then you add 4. 7 plus 4 equals 11. 11 reduces to 2. So if you are a male, your personal energy number in this case was 4, and if you are a female, your personal energy case in this number was 2. Again, this works for everybody past those February birthdays. If you're a January or February birthday, just go check out my cheat sheet. Second note, if you are female and your birth year reduces to 5, you are actually an 8. If you are a male and your number reduces to a 5, your number is actually a 2. Now that you have your personal energy number. Personal energy number 6 is you are up to date. Like this video if you're ready to make 2023 an amazing year. I've got my notes over here. If you catch me checking over here to the side, before I do these videos, I'm always like assessing, reading the different charts, sitting with the information and writing it down. It doesn't just come to mind as I'm doing this video. So I have the notes over here if you catch me looking to the side so that I get you the best information. And if anything else comes in as I'm saying it, I'll let you know. 6 is, I did the best to get this out to you before tax season was over. I hate to start out with the boring stuff, but you are surrounded by legal documents, documentation, paperwork, rules from governing bodies. This could also be contracts at work, but there's a lot of that boring documentation stuff around you. When I'm talking about a singular person and see this in their home, this usually does have to do with taxes. For me, this has shown up in my life in past years. It was getting a new CPA. It was maybe picking up a side job, and so I had new paperwork, new forms to fill out. I don't know how it works anywhere besides the US. For other people, I've seen it show up for them as jury duty and getting asked to jury duty. It could also be that you, for some reason, are getting a lot of like junk mail. So it might not even be documents you actually have to fill out or anything that's actually pertinent for the time, but there's just a lot of like legal jargon, documentation jargon. Could be a new license, could be new license plates, just, you know, all of that like boring paperwork. Or it could be cool paperwork, like maybe you make your company an LLC, maybe you get a contract with somebody and start a new business. In general, there's a lot of this paperwork, legal kind of stuff. While I was doing this and looking at this more, I also, what came to mind, what came to download was with this form of paperwork was, I don't know if anybody, this is for personal energy number 6s. So there's a lot of people in the world that are personal energy number 6. So this could apply to a lot of people, but if you're in the middle of a divorce or you've been thinking about a divorce, there's also some other energy that makes me think it might have to do with some relationships. Maybe you're about to date a celebrity and you have to sign an NDA. But there's that kind of stuff around you this year. Maybe signing the leases, read the fine print on your leases. If you're moving, check those details of, if I have to move out, do I have to pay early? What are the fees for leaving early, for leaving late, things like that. Oftentimes, it's more just this annoying thing that you're getting this paperwork and you're reading it and you're having to fill it all out. But the extreme end of where this goes wrong is if you're ignoring bills, if you're ignoring taxes, if you're ignoring this document that maybe you do have to address. This is not the year for you to ignore the fine print, to ignore jury duty, to ignore finding a new CPA to help you figure things out. This isn't the year to ignore your divorce papers. It's a year to just put your head down and get them done. Check it off the list right the first time. Don't procrastinate on it and you won't have to do it again. But if you keep pushing it off, it's going to keep showing up. In other news, this all could be in regards to you moving up. There is some movement, there is some advancement, there is some standing up for what you believe in, taking a stand and moving up somewhere. Again, it could be corporate, could just be for your personal life, your relationships. There is certainly something about you moving up. You're with fiery energy this year, and this fire molds metal. So 6 is a metal element. If you looked at your personal energy number packet, you are the metal element, and you're with some fiery elements this year. Fire controls and molds metal. Fire directs you. It shifts and sharpens your metal. So this is certainly a year where you are sharpening your skills for something. So all of that paperwork, not to keep bringing up boring paperwork and even referring to it like that, but it's just, it can be vague. I don't know specifically what it is for you, but this could be getting certifications. This could be getting awards. This could be earning degrees. Maybe you're finishing up a degree perchance. So you're sharpening your skills of some kind for sure. And if you have been considering sharpening your skills, if you've been considering getting a degree of some kind or an online course, like an online certification, this is certainly the direction to go and the area to focus your energy on for the year, because that fire will help you focus and help you, again, sharpen yourself. This year is molding you and preparing you for something to take action on. It very likely could be showing up for yourself and going after what you want and what you believe is right. And maybe you need more skills to confidently do that. It's time to be the leader now. It's time to stand up for yourself and for what you want to make it happen. This may not be in the conventional way that you do this. It may have some pushback and some things you have to power through. That's you mixing with the other metal energy of the year that gives me this idea. There might be some competition. There might be some competition with other metals surrounding you. Is there competition for what you're trying to go after? If there is, then that's where that fire molding you. Sharpen your skills, know your values, sharpen what you need to add value so that you can supersede the competition. You might have a little bit of your eye on romance. There is an opportunity for progression in romance this year. That fiery energy not molds your skills, but that fiery energy also brings some flirtation. So the fiery energy is also good for sparking new flames. There's a newness and a passion surrounding you. Earlier, I did mention that you might be one of the personal energy number 6s that are dealing with divorce paperwork or conversations about splitting assets, sharing assets. Maybe it's something to do with will, but divorce paperwork or conversations in terms of relationships, because there is this fire energy there, it either could go, there's a really heated conversation about it, but I feel like where I'm seeing it, it could be something that you work through. There is that, because fire for you helps you focus and helps you get things done. It helps you be productive. It might be a little bit tiring, but it helps you be productive. Use that fiery energy if you want to keep that relationship. If you don't want to go straight to divorce papers, it's worth trying to use this fiery energy to reignite the flame, to have these conversations and give that a go before option B. The fire is there for you to do so. It can be used in your favor, but it will come with tough conversations. So don't avoid the communication. I will say with both metals, it can be an argument, but just knowing that you're calm. You guys can also look at your Feng Shui. Where is the best direction in 2023 to have productive conversations? And for those of you who are like not in that situation, who are just wondering about romance, well, that fiery energy is there supporting you as well. It's helping you be productive and focused. Now, metals with this fire, it helps you be productive and get more done, but you want to transmute it into a fun, flirty flame, not in business. Dating is rigid, boom, boom, boom. This is like a job interview. Use that fire to be passionate, to be creative, to be sensual. You change that fire from business mode to flirty mode. If you are looking to date and attract, don't take it so seriously. Have fun with it. Overall, I feel good about this year for you. There is progress to be made. There is progress in your personal and professional life. There's no way around it. With this much fire, you are being shaped. So you are being molded, and you should be open to changing the identity, adopting a new wardrobe, adopting new skills. It's good to grow and be molded this year. If you fight it, it will just be more painful. You are always in control of how you are shaped. You are always in control of what direction you are going in. So knowing that this energy is here to help you improve and grow and adopt a bigger, bolder identity, a new identity. Again, it could be clothes, it could be your haircut, it could be the kind of makeup you wear, it could be the kind of activities you do. You get to choose how you're being molded. If you've been wanting to upgrade your life and upgrade your identity, this is the year to use that fire energy to do it. Now that you know what energy is coming in and supporting your personal energy number this year, it's time to look at the 2023 energy coming into your space and how to optimize it using Feng Shui. I created a video for you. I'll see you there.